Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Barry. This Sith Lord is a metalhead. On today, Saturday, I'm about to say January again, man. Why am I thinking so far ahead? June 25th, 2022. Nice, we have a nice day today in New York. It's been nice weather. It's been pretty good. Been pretty good so far. All right, guys. Some things we want to discuss. Okay. First and foremost, all right. It's already been a few days. You're gonna go into spoiler territory. There's been spoilers all over the place, and if you don't want to listen to it, great. If not, go at it. Whatever. I'm gonna just basically talk about the shit that was going on in the last episode in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, episode 6. Okay. Now, as far as a visual part of the show, fight scene and little things here and there, visually it was okay. Wasn't bad. For anybody who's not into Star Wars or whatever, I'm sure they'll sit there, they'll look at it, they'll be floored by what was going on. But us who are hardcore fans, we started noticing certain little things. I'm just like beyond right now with with a lot of the copy and pasting that's going on with the writing. Okay, first and foremost, I'm just like, it starts off, the way it goes, with them getting chased, whatever, and it just had Reva already on Tatooine. I'm trying to trying to figure that out. She got stabbed in episode 5. She saw who Luke was going to Tatooine. Vader's chasing Kenobi. But she made it so within that. There's supposed to be. I'm assuming there was a little time frame, and there wasn't that long. I'm trying to figure out how fast her ass got to Tatooine, bandaged up with a hood, looking for Owen Lars. So, there's just little things there where they could have just did things a little better than that. Maybe have that scene pop up a little later on in the show. Give us some time in between, they just like right off the bat, she was there, so I'm just trying to figure that part out. So then we have the big thing, the fight. Okay. There was 2 things in there that kind of got me all bent out of shape. One was, the whole thing with, with the thing with him, they're fighting and chop the mask and you see Anakin's face. Okay. Everybody's already aware that it's pretty much a straight rip-off from, when Ahsoka fought him in Rebels. Okay, except it was on the other side of the mask, not, so he had both sides of his mask already cut up. The other thing was the shock value that he had when he saw his face, where he just he saw his face, he Anakin, and if you go back to when Ahsoka first saw it and you heard him, Ahsoka, Anakin, it's like, okay, Then there was another thing that just really pissed me off where, I didn't mind the dialogue of Vader basically being a separate personality, of saying how he killed Anakin, he is now who he is, yada, yada, yada. And telling Obi-Wan that, it wasn't his fault, he did it. And Obi-Wan came out with this line that if everybody remembers Return of the Jedi, he says, "So my friend is truly dead." Luke said that exact same line, except when Vader tells him that he's not turning away, he says that my father is truly dead. I'm just like, what else do what is going on? What is going on with the riot? I get the nostalgia part. You trying to throw little nostalgia Easter eggs in it, but come on, man, you guys got to be a little bit more. You guys are working for one of the best companies in the world, and and the dialogue you write is basically the same shit from other shows and movies and stories. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know anymore. I really don't. And it just got me all mind blown already, right? I'm just like, I'm done with that. And I'm we got Qui-Gon at the end after all this fucking time, and he just says, how long, it took you long enough. And I'm just surprised that Liam Neeson just decided to go and come out and just throw on all that fucking makeup for like a minute part in the show. I'm assuming he's gonna have a bigger role come the second season, because there will be a second season. Let's count on that. Everything that's being leaked and pressed is gonna be a second season, and it's I don't know what to say, man. I'm just like, these writers fucking suck, man. They really do. They fucking suck. And this is what we're dealing with, instead of just, doing some good you got enough lore to do it the right way. I just don't understand why you got to try to switch everything up. For what? And then not even switch it up. You're using the same shit from other shows and movies. I don't understand. But anyway, whatever. Then we're gonna go to, there was a lot of talk about the whole thing with the stabbing, and basically, Reva gets stabbed for a second time, and she didn't die, right? So there was talk about how the Sith seem to get stabbed, chopped, sliced, so on, find a way to live, right? Where the Jedi, they get cut up, they're dead. There's no afterlife. No, they have their the afterlife, which they become, if they train in that part of the Force, then they get to live on forever. The Sith, I guess they're so focused on hatred and vengeance that gives them that will to live. So the theory is that Reva, when she got stabbed, she developed that rage and she tapped into the dark side, and that's how she was able to survive. First time, and I guess the second time. I mean, it's a good theory, but now you abused it when you got Reva getting stabbed twice and her surviving. I mean, I don't know, but anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much that theory. I mean, I trying to like get that wrapped around my head with her. I mean, there's still that little rumor about giving her a spin-off show. I mean, I think if things would have been done a little bit better, maybe her character would have been more interesting to see. I mean, I could see some of the stuff that was going on as far as like what her arc is going to be from the point of her surviving, getting stabbed by Vader, and a little story going through to become an Inquisitor and so on. You know what? In some retrospect, that might be interesting. That might be interesting if you get good writers to do it. So we'll see how that comes about. All right, and hopefully, we don't get some shit. But I guess the next thing we got coming up is Andor. Hopefully, Andor is a much better show. It's like the thing with Andor is like these are certain characters that you just basically threw into the mix in lore. So it's not something really brand new. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes from there. Also, I wanted to give a shout out to my man TJ Ned. He's one of the guys who's part of Sith Lord's merch family. He just had a baby boy, David Caleb Ned. We're not sure if he's going to be Jedi or Sith yet, man. We'll see how he gets trained. All right, but he's going to be a powerful youngling, I know. And also, I need to give a shout out to Justin Heath. Justin Heath was my 100th subscriber. Justin, if you're here, if you're watching this and you see you hear me mentioning your name, please send me a message, email, go on to my Facebook, send me a message there. You are the 100th subscriber. You are going to get a free This Sith Lord is a Metalhead shirt. We'll discuss which one you prefer, and I'll be glad to ship it out to you, for thanking you for being the 100th subscriber. All right. So that's it right now, guys. Look, Obi-Wan, we're going to see how things go from there. Yeah, man, all this weight, and this is what we get, man. I'm just very upset with these riders, man. No fucking imagination at all. All right. And let's see, man. All right, guys, look, that's it right now. I hope everybody's doing well. Be safe. And let's just hope for some good Star Wars stuff, all right, in the future. All right, guys? All right, this is Barry. This Sith Lord is a metalhead. May the Force be with you.